We're back. We're back in here. Need another beverage. Yeah, I gotta do my costume change. Change the mood up a little bit. Man, I don't even know if I have the right to wear that splat swag the way I was playing tonight. I guess that's how the ink rolls sometimes. Hey, welcome, folks. Let's see what we can do to keep this ghost train rolling down the tracks. All right. So where were we? We had just landed here in the Falcon. The Falcon, which was Daryl's old airship. Thanks again to Rob Goro for the help with the cryptic, but obviously not too difficult for most people, Japanese word puzzle in the last episode. I have a frosty bread soda in front of me here, and I'm ready to roll. We are in Miranda. Things are not looking that great. Yeah, my aim was off. Anytime I got into one-on-ones with people tonight, it just didn't work out well. Alright, so Miranda. This town's gone through a couple of transformations in the game so far. At first it was okay, but being run by the Empire, and then after the Espers went nuts and wrecked the Imperial Island, this town kind of got wrecked, and now it's way up here. After the World of Ruin has collapsed. Yeah, bread soda, social medicine. You know, I'm drinking beer. Okay, used to be a thief. And my partner in crime was a cat. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, I thought he said that my partner in crime was a cat. But no, he said, while my partner was sleeping, he mumbled something about to the right of the treasure chest. Wow. That's what a difference a couple little dots can make. Barley juice, there you go. Alright, we've got the inn. We don't really need to stay there at the moment. Oh! So this, it looks like this guy's used to be a thief as well. Huh, so... my super secret treasure was found out. So I took off and hid it. Hid it somewhere. And now I'm running around like a crazy person. Fancy dressed lady. troubled heart. A troubled heart is 自分の過去にあるもの. A heart's troubles often lie in one's past. Lover, family, one's hometown. In memories such as that. That's hella deep. ここは danger だぜ. So this place is super dangerous. Or are you familiar with the guy from Zozo who says that? He was the only guy who spoke the truth in that town. If you can find him, he may be of some help to you. Okay, so we've got a bunch of probably the thieves from Zozo here. And also a former thief. Huh. So I got all fired up and decided that I would climb the tower of the cult of Kefka. But in the first treasure room, I thought I might end up dying, and so I headed back. What's up, bird? I wonder if these are carrier pigeons. Okay, so this is the guy who tells us about the dude from Zozo. He's the only one to tell the truth there. So, oh, okay, maybe I get a second chance with that soldier. So she says, lately, Laura Laura's been getting all kinds of letters lately. Maybe she has a boyfriend in Mobliz. Could be. Definitely could be. Look at all these flowers. Just look. My boyfriend in Mobliz sent all of these. Can you believe it? But if you look carefully, you'll see that they're all handmade flowers. Because none of the plants are blooming anymore. And so in this age that we live in now, he had to make all of these for me, and this is the letter that I got from him. Huh? But wait, wasn't Mobliz destroyed by the light of judgment from Kefka? So is somebody writing letters to Laura instead? So this is the letter that she got. Read it? Sure, she put it out on the table. My dearest Laura. So it finishes with Cyan's trademark archaic speech, which in Japanese is gozaru. Just kind of the way that samurai typically talk in sort of period pieces in Japan. So, now that the town's rebuilt, I'm thinking of heading back home soon. But that leads me to mention blah 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 gozaru. Something about this letter. It seems like Cyan. I wonder where these are being sent from. Oh, won't you take my reply to him to the carrier pigeon station? So will you take the letter for her to, I don't know, what did you call it, the carrier pigeon place? Thank you. Okay. Got this lady up here. So, something I overheard from travelers and thieves. By listening to the words of travelers and thieves, I've come to understand the ways of this new world that's been torn asunder. Shall I tell you what I've learned? So you can choose to hear about Narsh, or the Veldt, Doma Castle, or nothing at all. So let's hear about Narsh. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, they're showing us where Narsh is. Okay, I got it. So you can see the red dot on the world map there. The Veldt is over here. Okay. Pigeon Post Office. There you go. You just localize the heck out of that. But you don't need a D in pigeon, I don't think. Doma Castle. Alright. Not sure how I'm going to get to those places, but we'll figure it out. So we've got a weapon shop and an armor shop. Let's go check these out real quick. We've got some crystal stuff here. Oh man, why did I buy all that diamond gear? I've got some stuff for Locke and for Shadow. Chikaino Veil. Pledge Veil, maybe? There you go, you got it. Alright, I should maybe buy one of these. I just don't have much money left right now. Crystal Mail, everybody wants that. Super expensive. I gotta get some cash. I'm gonna say, ooh, what is this? Oh yeah, crystal shield. Okay. I have to come back for some of this stuff because it's expensive. Gravity Rod. Sword Breaker. What does that do? Huh. Occasionally dodges enemy attacks. Falchion. What's funny is that I think a falchion is like one of the first weapons that you can get in the first Final Fantasy. We've got stuff for Shadow here too. Konohagakure. Kagebunshin. Huh, so you can throw this and become invisible. Lightning, water. Oh no, this is fire, lightning, and fire, water, lightning. I kind of want to buy these for Edgar and Celis, but I do not have the money right now. Quick Esper check on everybody. Unicorn coming along. Carbuncle coming along. Ooh, almost done. Bismarck almost done. And Ramu almost done. Okay, I have to remember that. There you go. Nana's back. Okay. No, I just got started. I'm just kicking around this town. This stuff is too rich for my blood at the moment. Now, was I supposed to... Oh, I gotta take the freaking letter here. Wait, where am I supposed to take that? Oh, really? Just talk to the bird and that's it? So now we're gonna see where the bird goes. Oh, that should be the old town of Zozo, maybe. So that's probably where I have to make my way. Okay. Maybe didn't talk to this old man yet. So the swordsman who came here earlier was the real deal, but something was troubling his heart. Oh, I didn't see that last thing. So, if he can resolve whatever's bothering him, I'm sure he'll become the world's greatest swordsman. Okay, wow, so I need to battle is the problem. So I'm reluctant to fly everywhere. So the bird headed this way. What is this? Is this the opera house? Hey, it is. Taihen desu yo, dansha no tokomade ite. Oh my gosh, it's a huge uproar. Please go visit Dansho. You can reread the script for the... Whoops. No, you can reread the script for the opera. This is probably not where I'm supposed to be, though. I mean, I know this isn't where the bird went, but... Huh. Interesting. Also, I love that you just know that. That's crazy. Hi. Oh, that's right. There's a crazy powerful dragon on stage. And it won't leave. That's right. I forgot about that. Can you see it from here? I'm not gonna go. I don't think I'm going out there right now. Make sure not to make mistakes with the switches. So if you do, you'll be in trouble. We'll do this later. Okay. Hey. Come back here later. I love, but it's also kind of intimidating how wide open this world is. Let's see here. I'll go back here and sample the enemies real quick. You're really free to kind of go anywhere now once you have this airship. You can basically go take on Kefka, I think, if you want. Now, maybe not yet. There's probably a couple things, because you need more than the people we have now to complete that final battle. We'll save it up. Yeah, if I'm correct, there's a dragon on stage, and it's not an easy fight. Need that money. Crawler. Oof. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. I always get freaked out when people get hit with poison because it looks bad, but... Alright. Really? I didn't know that. Boom. Kayompa. Okay. That's 3,600 gil there for a battle. So, oh man, ugh. Poison is such a pain to cure. Well, let's go check out the desert then. Wait, I'm gonna save it real quick again. Yeah, I can't see myself playing this game without Sabin. I guess it is possible to just not get him back in the party, but oh god, that's this guy. Oh my gosh. I remember this dude. What am I doing here? I should just be attacking with him. What am I doing? That did not go very well, did it? Goodbye. Oh man. Slug Crawler. Oh dear. So from the Japanese name, those first guys that I fought right up here by the airship seem to have some relation to these guys. So where is that? I remember there's a forest around here. Maybe not around here, but there's a forest somewhere in this world. I want to say over here. Isn't there a forest up here with like? Isn't this the one with the dinosaurs in it? These guys are probably way too strong for me right now too. There you go. I need to get the 3 pendants for Sahasrara and restore the Master Sword. There's dinosaurs in this forest, I think. Tyrannosaurus. Man, this guy's gonna kill me. Eh, maybe not. I don't know. I'm sure he will. Need to be way more powerful than this. Ugh. Oh, oh, that was the one-hit kill version, but there we go. Yay! 2,200 experience points, 3 magic points. Edgar leveled up. Edgar learned Raise. Celis learned Dispel. Do I not get any money for that? Didn't look like I did. There was 0 money involved there. Okay. So I'm having a flashback. I remember you can steal really good items from these dinosaurs, and that there's a rare dinosaur, I think, in here that looks like a brontosaurus, if I'm remembering that correctly. Whoops. Oh god. Okay. Everybody has relics on, right? Yeah, okay. But I don't think we need to be here at the moment. We're gonna come back here later. Yeah, I'm not sure if I did either, but you know, part of me wants to just walk the journey to I'm gonna fight my way there, I think. Oh, stay out of the freaking... I don't know, do I want to do that? Maybe I don't. I'm afraid of the desert now. Okay, let's go check out this dragon real quick here at the opera and get beat down. Alright. How do I do this? Do I have to go up through here? Drop down on the stage? I have vague memories of getting beaten down by this dragon in the past. Oh my god, the rats are still here. There's the dragon, he looks so cute. Aw. I think they're the same rats from way back in the day too, that's kinda sad. Sorry guys. Yeah, this music's rad. So I haven't learned haste. Hope that remind me. Gotta change out a couple espers real quick, although it might not be worth it with this this dragon coming up. I love how they didn't bother to change this scenario at all. You still have to like... Oh wait, no, I guess you can't. I was thinking you still had to push the weight off. How do I fight the dragon? I gotta get out onto the stage. Wait, do I have to flip those switches again? Oh, wow, that's crazy. I did not know that. Arachnus's encyclopedic knowledge of this game continues to astound me. Okay, so, nope, nothing doing with the 4-ton weight. Ultros is unfortunately nowhere to be seen. Yeah, time-traveling rats, right? Wow. So it's only the JP version? That's crazy. Do you know this much about other Final Fantasies? Because that would be even more impressive. So what was the deal with these switches though? Don't make any mistakes with the switches, you'll be sorry if you do. The hell? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe that's what I needed to do then. Earth Dragon. It's just a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh god. And everyone's dead. Oh man. Good lordy. Sit down. Well, we'll come back there later. Yeah, Arachnus is kind of our tour guide through the world of this game. So there was this town here, and then we could like wander back here. Doesn't look like there's really anything going on there. Oh, I can go to Narsh now, though. There's a couple characters I can pick up in Narsh. So we've got... Okay, let's make this our little base of operations for the moment. Holy crap, that guy just wasted the heck out of me. Jidur. Okay, so we're in the same area that that Zozo was in, and this was the town I think that had the auction house. So this is the town of Jidur, the furthest west in the world. But the world's map has changed quite a bit. It used to be the furthest west. Okay. I've been seeing lots of birds winging their way toward the town of Miranda. Who in the world could they be taking all those letters to? Well, we learned about that. So it's precisely because this world is what it's become that we mustn't forget to keep some flexibility. That's not what I'm looking for. Yutori o motanakute wa. Yeah, we've got to keep some compassion. We've got to remember to bend with the times, precisely because this world is so rough now. So hey, I met with Emperor Gastal recently, or rather I should say his portrait. If you check out Auser's house, and it's a pretty good likeness of him. Weapon shop. Man-eater, partisan, crystal sword. I thought I already had one of those. Sniper. Oh, that's for lock. Man. Shit got expensive. Pardon my language. But it's true. Talk to those two, yeah? At the inn. A while back at Auser's house, I read his diary. Hee hee hee. So Auser found a painter, a remarkable painter, and has them doing paintings at his house. Sounds to me like Realm. I'm not sure about you guys. Alright. Yeah, Legend of Zelda has a cool world setting to it. Some people get a little overly obsessed about the Zelda timeline, though. Okay, so we're just about to get started with today's... I don't have the money for this, but we'll see what comes up. Today's auction is just about to begin. Alright, it's time for today's item. And here it is. It's a treasure box. Just kidding. We're going to take out whatever's inside and see what it is. It is a brave ring. We'll start the bidding at 3,000 gil. Do I hear 3,000? We got 4,000 gil. 5,000. 7,000 gil. And are there any other bids? 10,000? No, thank you. Somebody else bid 20, 30, 40. That's a lot of money. 50? No. Sold to the highest bidder. Please come and claim your item. And that will do it for today. We look forward to seeing you again. I wonder if these are the same people. Wow, same lines as prior to the World of Ruin. This kid's like, Dad, come on, buy me lots of stuff. Yeah. These guys all say the same things. Can't believe I let that one go. I wasn't able to buy anything today. Alright. She's the one who saw Hauser, maybe? Hauser's his diary. So the house to the north belongs to Hauser. He's an art collector. and he'll buy almost anything worth a penny. Okay. So I saw not too long ago a young girl go into that guy's house who likes the paintings. Princess ring. Oh, this one's actually not bad because it casts both protest and shell on people when they're near death. That one just... Oh, this one always casts protest, which is pretty good. Do I have one of these? I don't. I think I'm going to buy one of those. Giant's Gauntlet, Giant's Glove, and Angel Wing. What is this? Do I have that? Yeah, that casts Levitate. Okay. I think it's Realm Time. It's Realm Time. Oh, it's dark in here. Yeah, no, I didn't mean to knock the timeline stuff. I know a lot of people are into that, and the worlds are cool. It's just they're not as fully fleshed out. You know, I think in the games themselves. Come no further, some disembodied voice said. So I think it's it's left up to the fans to kind of do some of the work maybe. But things like the Zelda Historia are really cool. Oh, here's Hauser's diary just lying open. Shall we take a look? So, I've made my first great purchase in quite some time. It's rather larger than the paintings I normally buy. So I don't think that I can display it on the first floor. So I suppose I must think of where I should put it. Read the next page. Today, a painter arrived from the town of Zozo. Oh, yeah? He showed me his works, but in the end he wasn't worth talking to, and it was a waste of time. Read the next page. 階段のところのランプが壊れたので道具屋で新しいものを買ってきた。So the lamp at the top of the stairs broke, and so I had the item seller. I purchased a new one from the item seller. It was a little expensive, but I must admit it's quite convenient to be able to turn the lights on with the push of a single switch. Read the next page. Today, a painter called from the town of Kolingen. However, in the end, their ability was not to my liking or my high standards. Read the next page. I'm afraid I've been out of sorts lately. And I blame it all on displaying that painting. Which reminds me, I've been hearing strange noises coming from the basement lately. And this is where the diary ends. That's a little bit Lovecraftian. Alright, turn the lights on and off with the little switch there. Anytime you get voice or noises from the basement. Oh god! So, a lot of these paintings were here before. Oh, charm. That's not great. But now they're apparently attacking us. But they didn't count on Sabin dealing out massive swaths of damage to everyone. Sabin leveled up and learned haste. Oh, I've got to switch out people's stuff. Getting there. Whoop. Alright, he needs a new Esper. Sabin's actually learned a lot of them. Okay. Bismarck. Can learn those. And then, what does he have? Ramu. Still on his way. Okay. We continue on. Do I have to fight all these guys? It's an old bucket. Armor. Wow. Picture of a beautiful woman. Misty. That's a cool enemy name. Silence. That's awesome. You know, I think they kept that graphic. That silence graphic. For... Oh, that's nice. She just cast Cure on us. Yeah, you know, I'm not so great about remembering to use magic with everybody, but... oh man, Fire Dance. I think you've been outpaced by Sabin's amazing claws of doom. But I still learn all the spells that I can, because why not, right? They'll become useful at some point. There you go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we've got a little door to the basement. Here's the painting of Emperor Gestal. Lamps. Alright, I think we're good for the rest of this. Do we need to check out anything over here? No, we're good. Alright. Hopefully I don't die down here, right? Creepy basement. So we haven't been down here before. We've got a painting of a chair and a painting of a door. Are there enemies down here? So I can't interact with these. Ooh. Caladolios. What am I doing? Just attack. Oh my god. Sabin needs to calm the F down. Sets are leveled up. Want to refresh? Maybe try refreshing your, oh god, what's happening? Naturism and the cat, the Meow Meow gang. I was... Yay! It's Chocobo time. Chocobo Rush. Cats versus birds. There you go. Okay, good to have you back. Well, that went well. Oof. Hey, what's the deal? Okay, can't interact now. She kind of got bonked on the head there. Two doors. Okay. A Moogle suit. What's that about? Okay. Is that armor or something? So Stragos and Realm can use it, and it nullifies poison. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I chose door number 1. And why are there 3 doorways there? That's kind of confusing. Guess I have to go out that door. Uh-oh, they're moving. Oh my god, I remember this. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh! Shisha no yubi wa. Shisha. Dead man's ring, maybe? Everybody can use it. Karada ga tsumetaku natte iku. Your body will grow cold. And it does nothing. I don't know if I want to put that on. I'll save that for later. Alright. Okay. Oh wow. Weird. Weird looking enemies. Nice. Okay. It is interesting though. This is like one of those games, or one of the parts in these Final Fantasy games where, because they give you a lot of freedom, it's very possible for you to stumble into battles that you're either way outmatched for, like the battle in that the desert, or the battle in the Opera House with that dragon / Tyrannosaurus. But it's also comforting when you are kind of on the right path, level-wise, to encounter enemies that are obviously, around the level you're supposed to be. So, whoops. Got a Mine Ball and a Nasho Rhythm. Relic Ring. Dragosaurus, very nice. See, we're all localizing now. Relic Ring, yeah. I'm not sure. Shisha no, yeah. I would assume it's like Dead Man's Ring or Corpse Ring. Something like that. It's not really corpse, but and in this game, or no, and it's odd because in the US release of this, right, they called what are called accessories in this version, they called them relics in that in the US version. So nice. Damn, good lord. It's just, I mean, magic definitely has its place, especially for magic users that are, if you can get their magic stat up really high. Sets are learned. Thundara? Super Ball. Oh, I remember the Super Ball. But, you can get the thing that allows you to, like, dual cast magic and, cast magic at half, I think it's the economizer that lets you cut the cost of magic in half, but like Sabin and Edgar, their abilities that hit all people for mega damage don't cost anything, so it's just hard not to use those. Let's see, what was I doing? I was going to switch out his Esper. He barely has anything learned, so I don't want to get that though. I'm going to switch to Bismarck, because he learns stuff faster. Somebody else max out their stuff? You did not yet. No. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think that Super Ball is pretty cool if I remember correctly. Middle door? Nope. Did I try? I tried the door on the right too, yeah? Huh. For what items? Yeah, that's probably a good point. Ooh. Caradolius. Alright. Can't make my way up to there. Here's that third doorway we were gonna get to. Alright, that's a little creepy. Whoa, hi there. I want treasure chests. Or do I? It's these guys again. It's Red Dancer and the Kitty Cat Gang. Oof. Okay. I wonder what the story behind Thamasa Soul is. Are you saying the W? Is that the W in FF7 is in the Japanese version? Because if so, I know the reason for that. Because W in Japanese is kind of a shorthand for the word double. So like, you can go out to dinner sometimes, and if it's like a set menu for 2 people, you'll see, you know, like a double on it to let you know it's like 2 people's worth of food or something like that. It's kind of a bad example, but... Oh, the W. Oh, W item. I wonder, though, that might be a holdover from something in the Japanese. Because that W... Uh-oh. No! Bring him back to life. Damn it. Oh well. Because that W, I mean, if it's used to mean double in the game, I would think that that's something from the Japanese, but... Setzer learned fire. High potion. I didn't even see what I got from that first one. Oh, sorry, Edgar. Did not mean to let you die there, buddy. I'm gonna use some high potions. I've got them. Yeah, the localization teams for Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VI were almost certainly different people. There may have been some overlap, but because I mean the localization for this game probably started in 1992 or something like that, whereas, you know, who knows when the localization for Final Fantasy VII started, but it was probably 4 years later. 92, 93 for this, maybe? 93? 93, I guess that sounds right. Anyway, there's definitely a couple, 3, 4 years in between. Ether Turbo, which I believe is dry ether? Oh yeah, we got that side attack. Uh, Rich Amtower did FF9. He didn't translate it. He was the English writer on that, and I don't think he was involved in any other Final Fantasy games for Square. I know he did Valkyrie Profile, though. It's either Valkyrie Profile or Vagrant Story. I get those two mixed up all the time. Okay, so we've got a couple different paintings here. Oh, hi. Oh god, that's a scary looking enemy. Death sentence. Guess we better take care of this guy quickly. Death sentence. Cast haste. Sabin. Okay, that works. My first translation project. That's a good question. Yeah, Vagrant Story. Yeah, that was one of the ones. Vagrant Story was one of the ones that, like, I know that they kind of improved the localization for the English version over what the Japanese original was. Like, they tidied up a lot of plot points with permission from the developer. The other thing to understand with big RPGs like that is that a lot of times on the Japanese team, because of the production schedule for the game being what it is, and this is a little different today, but oftentimes in the past, and still some today, Japanese development teams are famous for people not only doing one job. They oftentimes have to wear multiple hats as they work through the game. So it's real common to get the person writing the story and all of the lines of dialogue that you see is also a programmer of some kind. You know, doing enemy design or designing backgrounds or whatever. And because they have to divide their work like that, you oftentimes get basically generic, you know, RPG story for certain games. If they're big releases like this was a big tentpole RPG release, a lot of quality behind it, so I'm sure that they worked on the story pretty well, but like you can still, like, a lot of the text is fairly generic, I think, but that also plays differently in Japan than it does here. There's a different appreciation for familiar touchstones in a genre, like, you know, certain characters that behave or talk a certain way, you'll recognize their style of speech from other similar games that you've played before. Whereas in English localizations, we tend to want things to be unique, and, you know, for an old man character in one game to have kind of his own unique sound. I guess I'd use a tent here from an old man character in another RPG. So, you know, one thing that started happening in localization in the mid to late 90s, was that English localizers would take what was often kind of generic text, and because they cared a lot about the projects they were working on, breathe a little bit more life into it. Oh, I didn't save. Thank you so much. Got a little carried away with my speech there. But the first thing that I worked on to localize was not a game. The first thing I was paid to localize was a conversation that took place at GDC in 2006, and it was pretty cool. It was unique. But basically, so there was a website called oneup.com, and they had a video, like a web video show called the One Up Show, that I think they did weekly. And I knew some people who had a localization company from when I lived in Japan, who worked with 1UP, and who's this guy? Basically, like, they had, the 1UP team had gone to the Game Developers Conference in 2006, and randomly, a couple of the people who were working on their staff ran into the guy who made the game Katamari Damacy, and they started talking to him and having a conversation, because one of them spoke some Japanese, and they started interviewing him about the role of, like, love and music in his game. And then, oddly enough, while they were talking to him, the creator of the games Ico and Shadow of Colossus, and oddly enough, The Last Guardian, which was just shown at E3 this year, walks by while they're talking to the guy from Katamari Damacy, and they bring him into the conversation, and the two of them start talking about the role of, like, love and the importance of music in their games. And it was a really cool conversation, and they needed to subtitle it for release on 1UP, and that was the first thing that I translated for pay. Yeah. And I could probably find that somewhere. It's probably out there on the internet still. I've translated... I mean, I've worked as a translator on a number of weird releases for this company called 8-4, because I knew those guys while I lived in Japan. I've worked on a game that was all about makeup design for the DS. I've worked on a game where you play an up-and-coming ballerina for the DS. And I'll try and think of the first game that I worked on for pay. Help! Please help! Please save that painting. That painting? So this is Hauser. My dearest goddess. So I see my dearest this painting of my dear goddess. She's been possessed by a demon. A demon, that's right. And what's more, the wretch is hiding within the painting and won't show himself. There's Realm painting it up, and she says, "Ah!" Hauser says, "Realm, you cannot attack that painting. Do not attack the goddess in the painting. There's no telling what might happen." And then we have somebody called Chadaloon? Chadalunuku? I'm not sure who that is. So, some other pesky people are here to foil my plans. Just when I'd found such a nice home in this painting. I will not tolerate any interruptions. Boss battle time. Oh my god, I remember this. Wow. Akurio. Well, that's going by real fast. So I will not turn over this painting so easily. Oh shit. Shinumare, what? Oh god. I'm gonna put her on cure duty. Okay, so you'll waste away until you die. Man, this boss battle's pretty rad. Oh god. That's awesome. Chadalanuk. I wonder if there's like a mythological root to that name. Oh god. Help Sabin. I should probably be using more spells with Celis. Okay, Edgar needs a little help. Use the drill just for shits and giggles. Eek. Poltergeist. Zap, zap, zap. Waste away until you die. You don't have anything useful, Setzer. So am I only supposed to be attacking one form? Keep on bashing away here. What am I doing? I think the attack with Sabin is probably the way to go right now. We can haste it up a little bit. There we go. Fair enough. I want to see what you guys are writing in chat, but I can't look away right now. Yeah, I've got that diamond thing down. Sun Flash. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh, he's healing. I somehow was not noticing that. I don't know why they would allow Edgar to use the, like... That's not great. I think I need to start doing something different. Maybe Aura Bolt. I don't know. I hate it when I have something that heals them. Oh, it wasn't healing them when he's in the different form. Probably. I wonder... Maybe now's my chance? Oops, I'm gonna... That worked. It's pretty good. I think I have the battle speed set up pretty high here. That was good. Oh god. Gotta stop doing that. It's healing him. Why? Oh no! Crap. I gotta find something else to do with Sabin while this guy is... Maybe ice? Switch. Oh, don't charm someone. Sweet. I don't know what that's gonna do. Maybe this will work? Okay. At least it didn't heal him. Do I have Esna? Yes. Can I get rid of her death sentence? Earth Wall. What the heck? What the hell did that do? Also, why won't you change back to your previous form? There we go. Okay, it's on now. Go, go, go. It's gotta be getting close, right? Oh god. No, she's back now. It didn't last very long. Did I get rid of that? Nope, that doesn't work. Oh well. Okay, we gotta get a plan to get her back on her feet real quick. Shit. Yuwaku. Oh man. Okay, she's dead. Gotta get her back up real fast. Chocobo Rush. Fuck. Jeez. Oh yeah. こんなはずでは I can't believe this could happen. Sweet. Nice. Sorry, Salus. That was close. Closer than I liked it to be. Sabin learned Vanish. Sabin learned Berserk. Oh, that sweet realm music. Wait for the little vibrato bend in the music there. Everybody calm down. We defeated the monster. Everything's fine. Realm is here. Oh, thank you all for helping me. You must understand, this painting is more important to me than life itself. Huh. More important than life, Realm says. By the way, what was a demon doing in that painting? Well, you see, Lakshmi no Eiga. So, after I stared into this stone that I bought at the auction house, I suddenly became obsessed with buying this painting of Lakshmi. Or having a painting of Lakshmi. And so I hired of many different artists, but none of them could paint it for me. And just then, Realm here, I heard a rumor of Realm here, and so I brought her to my house straight away and had her paint the painting you see now. But while she was painting it, a demon entered the picture, so to speak, and it was called here by the fell magic in that stone. Well, where's the stone now? Oh, the stone? You'll find it behind that bookcase, or in that bookcase. Wow, dude is pretty fat, you gotta say. He looks a little bit like Jabba the Hutt. He's just chilling on that pillow there. Hey, Realm won't talk to me either, so we gotta go check that out. Alright, I gotta look at chat real quick. Yeah, so at the time that I did that first thing for 8.4 back in the day, neither Justin or Mark were working for 8.4. Mark was still, I think, an editor at EGM, and Justin, I don't know what he was doing but he wasn't in Japan yet. Neither was Mark. Yeah, we straight up ghost busted that painting. Now I gotta try and think of the first game that I worked on. It might have been Brave Story for the PSP. The first major one that I got to work on was I did the translation for what became the voice acting script for the game Tales of Vesperia for the Xbox 360. That was pretty cool. Although it didn't turn out as well as I would have liked because I did not have a copy of the game to play, and I was working blind a lot of the time. I had some like rough movies to look at for the game, but I didn't have a lot of actual like in-game resources to look at while I was translating. Oh, I missed that first little bit of dialogue. I'm done with troubles such as this. Done with that stone, so you can have it. Just take it away from here. So you got the Magicite Lakshmi. Oh, Realm speaking in the third person again. Realm is going, but don't worry. I'll come back someday and finish this painting. I love how the demon is still hanging out in the painting. It's no big deal. Realm. I'll be waiting for you, so... Okay, well, that ended okay. Yeah, 8.4 was around... It wasn't called 8.4, for a while, but there's kind of an interesting story there. John Riccardi, who's the founder of 8.4, moved to Japan initially to be the Japan correspondent for a website called Gamers.com, which was also associated with the magazine Electronic Gaming Monthly. And they were going to send someone out to Japan to live in Japan and cover the Japanese games industry. And he didn't speak Japanese, but that was fine, because he knew people in the game industry. John Riccardi basically got out of high school in like 1995 and immediately started working as a journalist in like writing for games. So he'd been doing that for a while already, and he moved to Japan, and then almost as soon as he got there, the .com crash happened, and the website that had sent him to Japan to live and cover the game industry there folded, and they said, we don't have the money to, support this position anymore, so you kind of have to figure it out for yourself. So John decided he was going to stay in Japan, and using his connections, he started localizing games for a already existing localization company that wasn't localizing games yet, but that's what John knew, so he started doing that, and eventually that grew into 8.4, which was initially just him and Hiroko Minamoto. And yeah, I owe everything to them, because they gave me my first work, and they also, put in a good word for me when I went to work for Nintendo. So, and oddly enough, John had some connection to Nintendo from his past in the game industry, and so once 8.4 was getting on its feet, I think the first game that they localized for Nintendo was Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Advance. Not a huge project, as you can imagine, but that kind of got them started, and they did that project successfully and then proved that they could do work, at the standards that Nintendo, had set for their localization group or whatever, and And so now they do, you know, larger games for Nintendo, and they've worked on the Fire Emblem series and stuff like that. Okay, back to the game at hand. Sorry to ramble. There are lots of fans of the opera in this town. I've got to kind of take stock of where I'm at here. Also, it's 11:30. I won't be going on too much further. I wish there was like a recent items picked up, because I'd like to remember stuff that I just got. I wonder if I should go through and just pick optimal equipment for everyone and see what happens. Man-eater? Really? So instead of the enhanced sword, man-eater. I'm gonna keep the enhanced sword though, because it oh really? Dragon Claw, Burning Knuckle. I think it kept the same weapons but put them in a different hands. Yeah, that enhanced sword for Celis is better because I think it gives her a better magic stat. She actually uses magic, so he can use the Man-Eater, I suppose. It'll do double damage against humanoids. Okay, he already had his best gear. This might be a good place for me to call it a night. Okay, so now they've changed their dialogue to respond to the fact that we've done some ghost busting in Hauser's house. Oh, so it wasn't a ghost after all. Huh. So art that evokes the feeling of the end of the world is all the rage right now. Okay, same thing. Alright, so I'm gonna leave town and I think save it up. Yeah, thanks guys for listening to my tales. Yeah, working for 8-4 was great. It was, you know, a little hard sometimes because it was freelance work and I bounced from project to project, and now that I have a family and a couple kids to support, it's really, I feel really lucky to have gotten a gig doing translation work that is kind of stable. So anyway, at that, I think I'll call it a night for tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It's awesome to have you all here checking out the stream, and I'm glad that boss battle went well enough. I don't have Realm in my party. I think I still need to talk. Maybe I'll go see what the deal is with her. Where is she anyway? She's just still chilling in the house? Should at least... Oh, come on. This guy's blocking me. Okay. Gotta at least talk to Realm, right? Or do I have to go back through the dungeon? I got kicked out of there, didn't I? Oh my god. Well, we'll see. Let's see. Maybe I can just run from enemies and bust my way through here. Or is everything safe now? Maybe there are no more enemies down here. Nope, there are enemies. Oh man. She should just be in the airship. Okay. See, Arachnus. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. You strike that perfect balance between not telling me too much, but saving me from doing stupid stuff like this. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use a super ball just to do it. Let's see if we can find one here. Super ball! Rad. It does like totally random amounts of damage to people. Okay, I guess I better finish this fight. So we got Realm back. That's a start. It looks like Cyan's just chilling around the corner in what remains of Zozo, and that'll be our next adventure as we continue to get the band back together. Got a couple optional characters waiting for us up in Narsh. I remember that. We still can find Strago, Gal, Terra. We found Terra. Terra was taking care. Terra/Tina was taking care of a bunch of kids in a cave, and didn't feel that she could come with us because she would be leaving them behind. So we'll have to wait for her to change her mind. Who else do we have? Strago, Shadow, Gao, Locke. I might be forgetting somebody else. I'm not sure. But now let's go say hi to Realm real quick in the airship, and then we'll call it a night. Actually, I should duck inside the airship. I haven't been in this new one yet. Let's see. Let's see here. What are you guys talking about? Next time on Final Fantasy Z. Are you guys teamworking Dragon Ball moves? That's pretty sweet. Your power's totally over 9,000. Alright, Realm says, hey. Ano hyo yaro taoshi. She wants to go take out that creep who's always snickering. Let's go! Put her in the party? No, not right now, Realm, sorry. So, is this place basically the same as the old airship? Looks like the same layout-wise, but this old dude wasn't in there. Oh, so he'll get rid of everybody's equipment who's not in my party. We, like, picked him up in that one town. Okay, this door wasn't in this place before. So, you know what's funny is that this kind of has a ladies' touch to it. You'll notice the casino stuff is gone. And the decorations are a little bit floral in theme. Some flowing red curtains there. It's kind of a cool touch. Oh, is this it? Is there no other areas to the airship? Is that it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Engine room. Oh man, the other airship had like a lot more going on in it, I think. There's like a dude who would heal you and stuff. Alright. Alright, you guys, we're gonna call it good for tonight. Next time, we continued the adventure on Final Fantasy TransPlaytion. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it as always. This is E-Mister signing off for the night, and I will